Is on this live stream. Oh, okay, now we're all coming in. That's great. Oh, amazing. Guys, what is going on? Man, it's been a while since we've done a live stream. I think Scott did one yesterday night, if I remember correctly. I think so. But regardless, guys, exciting times. The Lucky Ones, the album, is out now, baby. Yeah! Man, I hope you guys have been listening, blasting it wherever you're living. We're so excited that it's out. It's been 2 years of just trying to figure out how to, if he's willing to be on with me. We'll see in a second. He's connecting, everybody. Oh, shoot. Is that,
What's up?
is that,
What's
is that
up?
actually?
I'm hype. Let me tell you why.
Why
I'm
you
hype.
hype, boy? Why you hype,
I'm
boy?
hype
Tell him.
because this album is fire. This album is fire. I have been yelling and screaming at random people in the street, telling them to listen to it. I am fired up. If you're fired up, put a fire sign in the chat. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Wait, I
Lucky
was
Ones
gonna
is
fire
out.
sign. Where's my fire
Go
sign at?
stream it.
Where's my fire
Listen.
sign?
Listen.
Fire. Come on.
This isn't a. It's dope.
Oh, I'm back. I'm
Check
so
it out.
sorry. I have that screen time thing on. It's like, Kevin, you've been on Instagram for 15 minutes. Get off. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got it.
No, that's not true. But we're just excited. Somebody said, is he in the Tesla? Yes, I is. And Rose is here. Um, no, but this is so exciting, man. Like the culmination of so much work for so long is just this beautiful piece of art that is just here now, and it's like it feels like Christmas.
I agree. And we're known for Christmas, so that's why we're bringing Christmas again. Again, right here. It's February. Christmas in February, and I'm sure it's cold wherever you guys are. We're in Los Angeles, so we're not feeling cold. But hey, it's Christmas wherever you are.
Oh no, it was a brisk 55, okay, to this morning. So
Oh yeah,
it was cold.
yeah. You're right.
No way. My friends in Boston are like 55. It's 20. It's -6 here or something like that.
Oh no, that's not happening. Wait, I'm looking for these questions. There's a lot of amazing questions. Okay, here, I'm putting one out right now.
All right, let's do it.
This one's nice. What did this album add to your life? Love you. This is from Cell Dad GN4. Well, hi, Cell Dad GN4. What did
What's
this
up?
album add to your life? Go ahead, Matt. What did it add?
It added so much, like the best way I can describe it is like like when you take a deep breath in and you breathe it out, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
This is just amazing because we a lot of these stories and songs, and when you heard them for the first time, we heard some of these like a year ago, but like so having to get the perfect piece of art together that in the perfect order, and like that, it's just all the emotions, and it's brought like that like sigh of relief of like, wow, I can't wait to hear all the stories of how these songs impact and how what a song means to somebody and how they could impact their life. It's just gonna be. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the stories, especially because we can't go and see the fans. I feel like I'm just like going crazy. Poor Sarah. I'm like,
Dude, completely. And especially what you said in terms of how it's going to impact the fans. Because the coolest thing for us is that I feel like we've been on a journey individually and collectively, and we've all gone through certain experiences that have impacted each one of us deeply, and we've seen each other go through these things, which is exciting because we know that people go through similar things than we do. So we hope that there's some intersection points. When you hear this, you go, oh my gosh, wait, I went through that with my boyfriend or my girlfriend or
right.
whoever, and we feel you because we've been there. So it's just so nice for hopefully people to get to see how much. There are people trying to call me during this live stream. They need to stop.
Why?
Because I don't know. Y'all need to stop. Let me just focus on this live stream with the fans. This is crazy.
Right. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably
I'm
people
not gonna
love
say.
you.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's this one from Malu. I can't say the name, but forgive me. Which song off the album was the most emotional to record? Ooh,
Ooh, you
what was
go
it for
first
you?
on this. Um, ooh, honestly, it's different now. I know that's like an easy answer because it's a ballad, but it was like, no, I take it back. Side.
Oh, yo.
Side. Because side, like, you feel that thing. And you could see it in so many, um, like you can use it in so many aspects of like one of the person who like is loving somebody and you don't feel like they're like meeting you where you're at or the other side other perspective the person that doesn't feel you're like feeling bad for giving that it's like so there's so many angles and different ways to go about it and I feel like I was feeling that as I was recording it because I was like oh this can relate to anybody and it's fire and the way Mitch Grassi delivers that song. it's like
Oh my god. I just
it's like
remember even the writing session of that
yeah,
one. Because it was with Rabel, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
a whole
yeah,
other team. And
yeah.
just
And
even
Maddie, yeah,
because I remember I came in late to the session because duh, it's me. I'm always late. So I remember y'all were already there. And I just remember coming in and I was listening to this. I was like, goodness
yeah.
gracious.
And
What?
it was funny because it was like a happy day. It wasn't like, oh man, I'm like going through it today. It was like a happy time. We were all like laughing or whatever. And then like this song poured out. It's just like the opposite of like what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to be like crying in a room, and then you write a song like that. But it was just
Right.
like, so, but you can really feel it's really cool because you can put yourself in the position of so many people and how it can impact people and it's not always about you and exactly what you feel and what you need it's like no what can we do to make music to that impacts people and with their stories and tell and kind of help heal them through their situations and I felt like that with side I was like oh people are gonna feel this thing I was like laughing it's like oh yeah people are gonna feel it
Right. But no, but see, that's the cool. Wait, sorry, that's my. I had coffee today, and so I don't know
I'm
why. It's in my
saying
freaking head.
Starbucks for the win.
Right. Come on, dude. Let's go. No, what I was gonna say. That's the most beautiful thing I think about music is that in one sense you don't actually have to have sometimes gone through exactly what somebody else might have experienced on the other side to make
Uh-huh.
that song. Because hopefully, if you're coming from a perspective of empathy, you can listen, hear, learn, and visualize what that means for you so that when you sing that song, oh my gosh, it's coming from a completely different place, right? Like
For
we were all joyous, listening, and
sure.
having fun, and then we have to get into this completely different thing. Maybe not all of us have experienced that, but we can be in that, we can be coming from that mindset to write something and still be emotional. So, dude,
Yeah,
I,
for sure.
I, I feel you. Also, a lot of people have been saying in the chat, happy birthday, Matt.
Oh,
Happy,
thank you.
happy birthday.
Now we're gonna video everybody and we're all gonna sing me happy birthday at the same time.
What? Dude, now I'm gonna do the conductor, Kevin. I will
yeah,
wait.
yeah. Really? Have you always wanted to be a conductor? Have you
You
ever
know what?
conducted?
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because I had a lot of friends when I was in college who were music majors, and they had to conduct chamber musicians and chamber orchestras, and I just always thought it was cool to wield that power, but I don't know.
I never knew that about you. Wow.
Yeah, just a little bit. I not that I wanted it to be my life's work,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I just
yeah.
thought it would be fun to do. So
I could see you doing that and picking it up tomorrow and then conducting the orchestra. Be like, that was fun.
because I'm doing this now. That's
LA
so hilarious.
Philharmonic, and then you're like, all right, cool, let's go back to rehearsal. That's your life. You just pick up stuff so easily.
Right. Okay. What? Okay, I like this one. What is the one song from this album you would blast in your car from
I
PTA
wish
19?
I wish I had something to play in my car right now. Like I wish I could play the song and be on live. I should have brought my computer, but
We're all good. I
but
just have
I'm
my phone, so
never gonna cry again. I mean, I may be biased, But when that breakdown comes in, I
And you are
remember.
singing. You are playing, bro.
Do you remember? I remember when I first heard it. I remember texting you and being like, "Bro," because it is the combination. Here's the nerds in us, but it's the combination of the simplicity of what's happening. Kevin is going, bump, bump, ga, bump. God, he's not doing a lot, and then like there's so much moving, but they could get it, but Kevin's just going like this, and it's like you don't even understand that his
Right.
pocket is just making it sound so good.
Right. 100%.
Man, we're nerds, but oh my gosh, Scott said sing it live.
Yeah, have fun. We haven't practiced any of this except for, I guess, the Jimmy Kimmel one. Besides that, the rest we haven't really practiced yet. So,
Yeah,
woo.
it's funny, but that's the one I blast because I'm like, this is fire.
Yeah, yeah. No,
This is
that's
fire.
I love that one. Um, Coffee in Bed I blast a lot.
Yeah.
I also blast a Little Space. That one I blast.
Yeah.
That one's a bop to me. Every single time I hear that one, I remember before we released the album, I was playing my barber some of the songs, and then what comes on, he's like doing his thing, and then all of a sudden he stops and goes, hey, 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 hey. It was the funniest thing. He just get ready, and then he just stopped, and then he just like, oh, okay, we in this now.
You
It
know
was
what?
so funny.
I have to tell the story because, like, that is the ultimate validation. For those of you who don't know, when you go into a barbershop, everybody,
Come on.
everybody is like chilling. You could be like
Yes.
reading a magazine, you be on your phone, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody is like in sync with the music. I don't
Right.
know.
Yes.
Go to a barbershop and see it. And I'm just saying, I'm just telling the truth. And so that him bobbing his head and stopping, that is like the ultimate. That's like wow.
Right.
Nominated for a Grammy in a
100%.
barbershop.
100%. Like that. That's how you know it's done. We're good. We're ready to. We're ready. Okay. Let's see. What are some other beautiful questions? Oh, interesting. I don't know if there really is one, but what was the backstory behind the fancy outfits in Coffee in Bed?
I think I always dress like that, so so maybe you could take this one. I mean, that's how I go to bed.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I wish I did. That's so
honestly,
funny. I don't have any answer to
I
that.
don't think there was. I think there was more so of like we wanted to look nice. We wanted to
Yeah,
do like album colors and like, and this was the first video that was gonna come out for after the release of
right.
the album. So I think it was more so of like let's just look nice, and we want to do the coffee bed concept, and I think it was more fun and playful rather than it was like why are you in bed with your in your clothes?
Right. Like, why are you doing that? Right. Uh, Here's this question. Um, which song had the most complex beatbox bass line? I would say for you, it probably is that Never Gonna Cry Again, right?
Yes, 1,000%. I did
Right.
that in portions. It was like I'm not even gonna. I don't even care. I'll tell the truth. I was like gonna again gonna again and but what is the most complex? There were so many.
I would say.
There's so much that you had going on. It's
I,
crazy. It's insane.
yeah, I
That's
mean, Never Gonna
second.
Cry Again
It just
was,
looked. I mean, Kevin, like, come on, did he not like
yeah,
slay
stop,
this
stop,
album
stop,
throughout? Like,
stop,
actually throughout. If you
stop.
go listen to the drums throughout this album, it's insane what this man can do. I'm like, it's wild.
I
So
mean,
there's.
I tried to do my thing. It was fun. But to the complex beat, I'd probably say, I mean, Coffee in Bed, the breakdown was just a lot to focus
Mhm.
on. Like, it was, yeah, that one was hard. And Never Gonna Cry Again, it's just, there's a lot of, I'm like doing a lot of, and so that one took some time to
Yeah.
like figure out what exactly I wanted to do. Um, but yeah, dude, it was a trip. It was a trip because we really wanted to elevate it all. And so when you hear it, you're not just thinking, oh, this is what Kevin would normally do, or this is what Matt would normally do. It's like, no, we're doing beats and bass stuff that you probably haven't really heard us do before.
Yeah.
Um, ooh, is there going to be a deluxe version of the Lucky Ones? We'll see.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see, everybody. Oh, this is an interesting question. I like this. How did the title Lucky Ones come to be?
Oh man. Uh you go. We probably have different answers. So you go for this one.
Oh, okay. Well, my answer. So Scott was writing the song with some other songwriters called the Lucky Ones, and it just seemed like it was the perfect title to this album because I would say from the first album that we dropped in terms of original, that was in 2015. That was an album where we were experimenting with an original sound, right? And throughout the time from there until now, we've gone through so much, once again, individually and collectively. We've loved and we've lost. We've been through heartache. We've been through hard, difficult things. But it's been so cool that we've all been able to comfort each other and still be this beautiful group and enjoy one another's company through it all. So for us, we just felt, wow, how lucky are we to continue this friendship? And having gone through all those individual experiences, not just through life, but also musically, people releasing their own projects, experimenting with their own sounds. We felt so lucky that we could come together and have that clarity in terms of who we are artistically and sonically, and we can bring that clarity into the writing process so that when we come together, it's really one voice. So that's why I feel like we're very lucky just to have this beautiful trajectory and love continuously what we're doing. That's my personal story to that. What about you?
That I mean, that's great. Um, I think I look back, especially having a birthday and just being in like a reflective space.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it's just really cool to think about. Wow, this is coming up on like year 4. Like it's a long time I've been in this group,
Hey, dude.
and
Beautiful.
it seems like so long ago, but not that long ago, at the same time. And so it's like I never take anything for granted that just not only um, do we have such a cool thing going with the group, but
Yeah.
it's just that we love each other. We actually enjoy being around each other. It's just so rare, just a relationship. So I feel like that's why we're so lucky, is because we get to still be friends and travel the world and make music and make beautiful art together and still enjoy each other. It doesn't feel like work, and
I,
so that's like the biggest thing, because a lot of people go to work and they just and they dread it, and it's like, oh, I go to work to go spend it with my friends. It's
right.
like, this is cool, this is awesome, now that this is family.
Completely,
Wow,
dude.
great question.
Now we're definitely the lucky ones. Do you want to do one more question?
Yeah, one more, last
All
one,
right,
last
let's
one.
see. Um. Ooh. Okay. How about this one? Which song was the hardest to write or arrange?
Mm.
I don't know. I think it depends on the perspective. If you're thinking from an emotional perspective, maybe there were some ones that were really difficult to write because, you know, it's hard sometimes to be that vulnerable. So probably, I mean, Kersey had a very big hand with "It's Different Now" and "Exit Signs," right? Those. In terms of the arrangement, I think "Side" was a beast to arrange because we
Yeah,
really, that was vocal central, vocal heavy, trying to figure out the right parts and where it should go.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. What do you think?
I think side, honestly, just from what you said, is because there's so many moving parts. I think we had like 8 different versions of it at one
Right.
point, and
Yeah.
trying to choose just like to the nitty gritty, the minimal things. It's like, well, this could change and that could change. This would be sound good. This is preference. It's like all of that. And so when it gets down to that, because usually we're pretty good at like, okay, this is good. Let's move forward. This is, we like this. We don't like that. But that one was tricky. And so I think side for sure.
Yeah. I would agree. But you know what? It was a labor of love, everybody. And
And
now we're here.
big, big facts.
For sure.
And that's it. And we love you guys. And I think that we're lucky to have you guys even be on here with us for this amount of time. Like to think that
Completely.
this many people would come and just to come and spend time with us is cool. You know,
Seriously.
it's just nice. We don't take you for granted. We don't take this for granted, and we love you guys so much. Period.
100%. You guys make us feel like we're the lucky ones, and we just can't wait for a time period when all of this craziness is over that we can
Yeah.
actually perform these songs for you guys. Feel you guys, touch you guys, sing to you guys. The day will come. This is not over. We're excited, and we love y'all, man. Keep bumping the album. Keep
Keep
singing these
streaming.
songs.
Send it
Yes,
to your friends. Send it to your grandmothers. Send it
yes.
to your dog. Have your dog stream it.
Come on.
All.
Exactly. Create an account for your dogs, your cats, and your bears, whatever you got out there. We want you to. We want all the streams that we possibly can get because we just want people to hear this music as much as possible. So
And that's it. Well, my friend, I am going to go run 17 miles because I ate too much cake yesterday. So I'm gonna go work out. Where's the lie?
I can't with you, bro. All right, we love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing day, and once again, continue to stream the lucky ones, y'all. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.